Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV, Facebook, and YouTube. Get all your sports news here first. The daily podcasts are Ken and Ken in the Morning, Lions Talk with Smoking Jeremy B, Wrestling Roundup, The Big Football Show, and more, Shield TV, Lions Villain Report, and Red Zone Rant. The afternoon podcasts are Valhalla, Grosef Sports, WCFL Dolphins Talk, The Cheap Seats, The Bodkin Show, Spirit of Detroit Podcast, and Maniacs. The nightly podcasts are Palace Hall Report, Frozen Tundra Network, Skull Gang 365, The Huddle Sports Network Open Mic, First and 10 with Foz, Main Event Football Show, Prime Sports World, The Man Cave, Prim and Proper Sports. Spitballing Podcast, Lions Fan Cave Chat, Puckett, 313 Den Podcast, The Guys Huddle, Shots from the Sideline, Let's Talk Sports, The Michigan Truth Sports Podcast, Off the Rails, NFC Northeast, Power Hours, and Detroit Lions News. Make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Here locally in the community, make sure y'all go check out Kneecap Body by Jeremy Plummer.
It is Lions Talk with Smoke and Jeremy B. We got Dwayne Keene saying good afternoon, Davey saying good afternoon, JB, One Pride, and Dwayne Keene saying Detroit Lions, One Pride, Kings of the North Division Championship title, all grit, never back down, 1-1. And all of you are correct. One Pride, everybody. But it is a Fuck Your Feelings Friday. So we're going to start the show the way we should on a Fuck Your Feelings Friday. In last place, fuck the Bears. In third place, fuck the Pack. In first place, get skull fucked. There. We're starting it now. Because this is the only team we're worried about this week. We're not looking ahead. 1 week at a time. Today's traveling day. Alex Anzalone returned to practice yesterday, as did Graham Glasgow. I'm waiting for the report about today to see what goes on with that. That's why I'm here. Fuck your feelings. Yes. Yes. It's the way I've always had this show. This has always been the Fuck Your Feelings Friday. 100%. Fuck them all. And yes, look, according to winning and losing out of conference games and in conference games, the rankings right now is Bears at 4, Packers at 3 because they won an out of conference game. In 2 is the Lions because they won an in conference game versus the Rams, not division, conference. Nobody's had divisional play yet. And the Vikings are 2-0. That's it. Yeah, and fuck them Cowboys. This could be the week where Caleb Williams can get right. I don't see it, but it could be because Indy's defense isn't horrible. Yes, one game at a time. Yeah, Detroit Tigers half game out goes on at 7 o'clock tonight. I will be watching that when I get out of work. It's gonna be hard to drive because I'm gonna put it on my phone and mute the radio. If you need a good sports streaming service to see every game on a network, it's NFL. $99 a year, no blackouts, every professional sport, every sports channel for 99 bucks a year. I use. So there you go. That's just me being as real as I can. I think it's the best value other than a free one. Yep. I'm going to be rooting for the White Sox as well. I know it to root for somebody. I can't root for the Twins, and the Twins are flailing. They're absolute dog water right now. They went from having one of the best ERAs to one of the teams with the worst ERA in baseball. It's amazing how bad they've sank. But tonight on the Fan Cave chat, we will be actually doing the pregame show where we'll talk about everything. They hold the tiebreaker. We're still a half game out because they played one more game than us. That's the key. If they'd have played less games, it'd been different. So let's see. So Alex Anzalone is cleared of concussion protocol. Graham Glasgow just we're waiting to see who returned today before they travel to this afternoon, or if they traveled this morning. I don't know. I have confidence in this group, though. I don't know why. We only got 216 yards against the Bucks, who put up 400 yards the week before in their win. So, and only one wide receiver had over 100 yards, and we all know who that was. It sucked. So if you limit everything else and you blanket one and let one guy eat, you make a team one dimensional. We had a chance to win that game. Our offense couldn't get it done. I'm more concerned about our offense than our defense. But I do believe that this is the week we can get it back on track. Kyler Murray couldn't even beat the Lions in 2021 when we absolutely were garbage. They couldn't beat us in 2020 or 2019 either. And we all know who was coaching those teams. Right. We saw that versus the Rams. I don't know what happened. The play calling's getting too cute to me. That's all I got to say. Having Jared Goff throw 5 times or 53 times in a game is not conducive to winning football. I would say 55, but Jack Fox threw one. Well, I'm just hoping we can get back to what we know the Lions can do: dominate on the ground, because that's when we're better. We've never been. It looked like we were a run first team, but in all actuality, we only ran at 45% of the time with 55% passing. So the strategy should be somewhere between 30 and 35 runs, and then 35 to 40 passes. And everybody says the magic number is 44. In all actuality, very rarely did Goff throw for over 40 times in a game last year. And that was successful. I think last week was our pull our heads out of our proverbial asses game. I'm pretty sure Campbell feels the same way. Have to feed, get David Moore and some Vaki. Yes, I want to. We haven't even seen that in the running game yet. We've seen him in at fullback, blocking on passing downs, but we haven't seen him run the ball yet. And we saw him run this preseason, and he looked pretty good against some of the first stringers and the second stringers when he wasn't in the preseason. And that was behind the second string O line. We haven't seen him run behind this O line yet, and I'm interested in seeing it. While the Lions did struggle in the interior O line, mainly due to Glasgow and Ragnow last week, we did pretty good in the run blocking. Better outside than doom and gloom in this camp yet. We haven't lost back-to-back games 2022. Yeah, I know he's off, and he should be. We didn't play winning football. Does anybody disagree we played winning football last week? It didn't like it to me. We played winning defense, 216 yards and 20 points given up. If this offense was clicking like last year, that'd have been a win any week. I just still feel Ben Johnson's getting too cute. Things are going wrong. Can't wait for the new injury report to come out because I want to see who's off of it, who's on it, who's what. I saw yesterday's. Oh, Jesus. No. The views and opinions of Jeremy Baldrick Jr. does not reflect that of Kneecap biting the Motor City Lions, nor does it reflect me smoking Jeremy B. God, that's the last thing I want to see. Fuck your feelings, that's retarded. There, I said it. It's time for the Lions to go hang out with the Tigers for a while because it looks like all the Lions through mid-season Tigers rubbed off and they're playing winning baseball. Maybe we can get the winning baseball team to hang out with the Lions and get them back to that winning mentality. Because I my discomfort level is at a 3 out of 10. You know, worried about the offense and the defense, but I'm not as worried about the offense because we see play well. Does it make sense how I'm Davenport's healthy that's playing this week? He was 100% going the last 2 days of practice. Oh, man. I'm breaking up. Damn. Doesn't show that I have a bad signal. I hope we're not having internet issues again. Audio is suspect. I wonder if it's on the wrong microphone again. No, it's on the right one. Hmm. I don't get it. Is that any better? There. Is that better? I don't know why it's breaking up. Been one of those days. Woke up late, feel fine, but don't want to do anything. The concerning ones is Terrion Arnold hasn't returned from his illness yet. Ennis Rakestraw is still dealing with the hammy tightness, if he's still dealing with hammy tightness. Lots of hamstrings, soft tissue injuries, the thing that plagues the NFL. I don't get it. I don't usually go live during the game. Like Gordon Lightfoot said, I'm on my second cup of coffee and I still can't face the day. What a great line, because it's the truth. I woke up about 11, to be honest. Rolled out of bed about 10:50. I just didn't want to wake up. I don't get why the audio's sketchy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to do my whole system again. Maybe have to change out the mic wire or something. Hmm. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, good for you, Dale. I know you needed it. Truck drivers need their rest. I know some of them that go like 6 days straight, then get on the road, then 3 days home. Sounds better? Good. How many sacks does Aiden Hutchinson get? Because Arizona has given up a couple of sacks. They just didn't against the Rams because the Rams are so depleted. They were the walking dead and they still are this week. I don't expect much. I expect them to get dog walked by the 49ers. Oh, that's awesome. Have fun watching your son play flag football. That's a great sport. Teaches them how to be more elusive. Arizona is not banged up at all so far. Oh, I know he needs main discipline. Good morning, Yoli. Good to see you. I don't think he'll be double teamed because Davenport's supposedly back healthy. So let's see. You're going to have Davenport, Pascal, whoever other than Houston, because even when Houston's dressed, they don't put him on the field. I wouldn't dress Houston. That's just me. I I would dress. I want to see what Uku can do against another starting offensive line. I want to see. Hopefully, Terry Arnold heals up from his illness in time. Otherwise, he's going to be out. So that's the one weakness which means that you'd probably see a Meek and Carl Davis on the outside, and that means you're probably putting Khalil Dorsey in the nickel, and Vildor would end up the dime if those two are out. I don't expect that Rake to be. He hasn't practiced all week. I might as well say he's probably a not. If he hasn't practiced this week, he's probably a a scratch. Hello, Brent DeWitt. I I think Hutch is going to continue and get 1 to 2 sacks. Right, dressing Houston is pointless if he's not going to play. I agree 100%. Let's see. Uh, Reader's playing, so expect the interior old line on the double teams, and the defensive ends will be freed up once again. Uh, the guy we really have to limit is James Conner, who's an asset in the passing game, and he's been an asset in the running game. That's the guy we got to worry about even more than MHJ. MHJ is inconsistent. He had one great week, and before that, he had a horrible week. And why did he have a horrible week? Because the Bills kept Kyler Murray under pressure using containment blitzes. I cannot stress this enough. He's a mobile quarterback that'll beat you if you let him, but if you have the guys in his running lanes by clogging him up, he can't beat you. And we beat him. We tied him the first time we played him under Matt Patricia in 2018-19 season. Then in the 2019 season, or 17-18 season, the first year with Patricia. And then we beat him in the 19 season when we had our good start when we were 2-0-1. And then we beat him with the 2021 Lions with the worst defense in NFL history. And everybody remembers how bad that defense was. They were a 10-win team, and we knocked them off their pedestal in week 11. Everybody forgets about that. That was our first win of the season, was beating a 10-win team. I believe our wins were Arizona, the Packers, and the Bears. It was great to see everybody here talking football. I will be live tonight again at 9 p.m. with the Lions Fan Cave Chat. So make sure you tune into that. Thank you guys for making my show grow. I'm gonna say it again. It's you guys that do it for me. I don't have to do it, which is the amazing thing. I love not having to beg for subs. Yes, please, Coach Campbell and Ben Johnson, establish the run first and be creative about it. Hey, everyone. How's everyone's Friday? I've already did it at the beginning of the show, and I'm doing it again. I already showed the non-paying sponsors because you know what? It's a fuck your feelings Friday. Right now, the Vikings lead the division. Lions are in second place. Packers are in third, and the Bears are in fourth. And let's hope it all changes. I hope Houston goes and smacks the Vikings in the mouth. I think Houston will let us know who the real Vikings are. We may or may not be surprised. Yeah, I mean, if Sam Darnold has a great game versus them, and everybody says they have a bad secondary, but they got 2 picks off of Caleb Williams, it would be. It would be crazy because I don't see it. Yeah, and you know what? The talent of the Jets roster finally outplayed their meathead of a coach in Robert Salah. That's what I saw. Sam Darnold, I believe, is 29. I could be wrong. Oh, he's only 27. He's just entering his prime. That might be what. Robert Salah hasn't been able to have a quarterback throw for 82% ever in his career, and he's lucky he's got Aaron Rodgers returning to form. One thing I noticed is Aaron Rodgers dropped some weight. That could be good or bad. At his age, it's good for his joints. It could be bad because if he gets crushed like he used to get when the O line stops protecting him, he could end up injured right away again. Oh God! Next talking. This is his fourth team. You know, oh, I'm glad we didn't go with Salah for a head coach. And like I said, I think if he wouldn't have did the interview on San Francisco News, right after he interviewed the first time, before he had his second interview, saying he would walk to Detroit barefoot to coach Matt Stafford, he probably would have been our coach. Because remember, we hadn't interviewed Dan Campbell at that time. We didn't interview Dan Campbell until 3 days after, or a day after the second. That first interview went so well, his wife bought him a cake. Think about that. Oh, I know. Which makes me wonder if that Achilles or that calf is as strong as it should be. Good to see you here on your lunch hour, Moonscar. You know what? It is so
Awesome!
I just love watching football. I mean, I remember that. Yeah. I mean, videos posted by sports fans. Man, we lost a lot to the Lions. I remember that too. Yeah, there is some rain coming. I'm at home today trying to decide a home project to actually do. We have some rain coming. Anything indoors. Or if you got time to do it outdoors before the rain gets there, get it done now. You know what I'm excited for? Football and baseball. It's been a long time since I've been excited about baseball. I'm not going to lie to the team. I just stopped paying attention. Paul Jones. You know who I haven't seen in a while is Buddy Conquito. Is he doing okay? Yeah, I know. Um, I think him not being that camp, like him gelling with the wide receivers is going so slow. I know Woodward Sports was pushing. They were so mad. And when we first got Dan Campbell, they made fun of the whole kneecap biting thing. I embraced it. If we were given a team, would be getting roasted right. People are crying because we gave up 100 yards to two receivers in 2 games. I think we've only given up a game right now. Total yardage given up per. I think his chances are pretty good after that dominant win. He's leading in strikeouts and leading in wins. Eh, If we make the playoffs, he should get it as a shoe in. So, what did I say prior to the preseason for defense? Did I not say at that top 15 or level, the better level, we're at 301.5 yards per game? That's total defense, guys. The Bears are 8. The top defense is the second is the Chargers. Third is the Texans. Fourth is the Dolphins. Sixth is the Steelers. 7th is the Saints. 8th is the Bears. 9th is the Broncos. This is for total yardage, guys. 10th is the Jets. Bengals the week 2 totals, not including last night. Browns are 12th. Cardinals are 13th. Lions are exactly 3 yards behind them at 14th. The Ravens. Notice I haven't got to another NFC North team. It's Bears and Lions at the top for defense right now. You think defense? I don't think defense. Ravens 306.5, Bills 310, Falcons 317, Vikings 318 at 18th, Patriots 327, Cowboys 331, 49ers 334. You notice it from the NFC North. I haven't said I'm at 21. The 49ers are the 21st worst defense. Commanders 348, Jaguars 348.5, Panthers 364, Giants 368.5 at 26. The Packers are right where they left off last year at 27th ranked defense in the league at 374 yards given up. '14th ranked defense overall right now. The Chiefs, the Buccaneers are 28th. The Chiefs are 29th. The Eagles are 31st, and the Rams are dead last at giving up 420 Rams. The sad part is the Titans defense has only given up 5 touchdowns. 3 of them were special teams and defensive run backs. So the defense was against the defense. That's not fair to them. They're the number 1 defense in the league. Think about that. They've only given up 6.5 yards through 2 games. Oh, Brent DeWitt, you're absolutely right. Yes, we are 14th overall. The only defense ranked ahead of us in the NFC North are the Bears at 8. That's this season ranked right now. '14th in overall yardage per game. Last year, we were 24th, giving up 400 per game. Tell me there's not an improvement, that the defense isn't. We're better by 108.5 yards than last year at this time. That's a huge improvement. And I don't think it's going to get worse. That's the best thing about it. The defense is going to get better. The audio has been giving issues all day. I think the internet's being spotty. Ooh, I think they should split rips between Rodrigo and Anzalone myself. I think Captain Jack needs more reps on the field. If he's tired, take him out. It's been shaky all day, guys. I don't know what's going on. Is that any better? Been trying to get it right all day. It's been acting up. Oh no, it started earlier. I think it's an internet issue. I think I keep saying we need the line outside from the pole to the house change. Everybody thinks I'm an idiot, even though I used to do this for a living. Alex Anzalone cleared concussion protocol yesterday and returned to practice. Remember, we start two linebackers. But with Alex Anzalone coming back off of a concussion, I think it'll be Rodrigo and Captain Jack together in the middle. I think they'll be on the field at the same time instead of at different times. I would have Anzalone in to start, see how he looks, and if he looks the least little bit, I would me with the concussion. I at his age, I. So how many yards is Arizona's defense giving up? Almost the exact same of us. I was watching Benny Johnson earlier, and his stream was cutting out too. Yeah, it probably is a YouTube issue then. Um, let's see. They're giving up 298.5, only 3 yards less than what the Lions have given up through 2 games. And remember, they went up against the Rams, who lost Cooper Kupp in that game too. So it is what it is. It's going to be. I think it's going to be a close game. I call it now. We win it on a Jack Bates. We win, but don't cover the 3.5 point spread. There, I said it. Final score 17-14. Because they're finally using Derek Barnes where he should have been all the while, either at Sam linebacker as in a rotational DN. They played the Rams and the Bills. And the Bills are winning without throwing the ball because wide receivers. They're winning on the legs of James Cook and Josh Allen. I don't sugarcoat shit. You guys know that. So right now, their passing numbers probably are a lot less than their rushing yards given up. We should be running the ball against them. Where is Arizona? Okay, we give up 76.5 yards on the ground. They give up 91.5, but they've given up 4 rushing touchdowns. Well, before you leave, let's get this up there just for you, Brent. FTP. Have a great day at work, brother. And of course, fuck the Bears. And the Vikings, when the Texans come into town, are going to get skull fucked. Thank you all for watching, and it's time for me to do my paying sponsor, which is Brandon Service, located at the corner of South Grand Traverse and West Atherton Road, 602 West Atherton Road. Where? In Flint, Michigan. Flint, water is shitty, but the tires are good. Used tires starting at $40 and up. If you need new tires, please call 810-233-8230. Talk to George, Red, or myself. It has been a great day. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before, because that's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Unless you're into your rival fan bases, then fuck them, because this is Fuck Your Feelings Friday. And don't forget, Caleb Williams is still the worst ranked QB in the league after last night. Food for thought. Have a great day, everybody. One pride.